Tesla finally completed its sexy lineup with the release of the Model Y. But while the S3 and X were released into unchallenged market segments, other automakers beat Tesla to the electric crossover punch. Notably, the Jaguar I-Pace is fast, sporty, luxurious, and practical, an excellent entry into the electric vehicle ring. So we have to wonder, it begs the question, does Tesla need to worry about the electric upstart, or is the Model Y a knockout punch from the seasoned vet? Well, no matter what the market competition looks like, the first comparison Tesla fans will be putting the Y through is a point-by-point matchup to its simultaneously older and littler brother, Model 3. And really, it's impossible to discuss the Y without talking about the 3. They're built on the same platform and share a little over 75% of the same parts. Their interior styling is the same, and exterior styling is so close that the Model Y looks just like a stretched out Model 3, because that's basically what it is. The point of stretching out a Model 3 is to make a bigger and more practical family car more in line with current American buying habits. Sedans are deposed, crossovers are the new kings. You sit higher on the road compared to the Model 3, and there is significantly more head and legroom for rear passengers. Taller passengers in particular, who eat their knees in the back of the 3, will appreciate the higher rear seats. The size and practicality does make the Model Y a winner for daily drivers, but bigger means heavier, and heavier means less sporting. The Model 3 is beloved for its driving characteristics. Can the Y compare? The Model Y performance packs the same heart-pounding, face-melting, stomach-weakening acceleration to be expected from all performance Teslas. 0 to 60 happens in just 3.5 seconds, and you can mash the go pedal at any speed for an intoxicating rush of power. The Y will even take corners with confidence. Its center of gravity is still sedan low thanks to the battery pack, and it feels plenty planted. Frankly, it has more grip than most drivers have skill to use. But you do feel that extra weight. It has more body roll and is less nimble than the 3. The Y is good to drive, but it's not as rewarding as the 3 is to drive hard. And the Model Y is suffering from another set of issues its older little brother did during its initial rollout: build quality. As you can see, our Model Y has the expected funky panel gaps, and the paint on the front bumper doesn't match the rest of the car as closely as you'd like it to. And it doesn't take much searching online to find stories of failing door seals, creaking noises, and even leaky windshields. I'd say this is disappointing for a $60,000 plus car, but your expectations have to be broken to be disappointed. And the way the Model 3's launch went, well, I knew what to expect this time around. Now, Tesla will improve Model Y's build quality over time, so later buyers won't have to worry so much. But build quality is never a worry when it comes to the Jaguar I-Pace. This electric crossover has an old-school luxury badge and the old-school luxury fittings to match. The interior is covered in real leather, made from real cows. 2 touchscreen control panels are accompanied by weighty metal switchgear, and metallic trim highlights the smooth curves of the design. You even get that solid luxury car thunk when closing the doors. But all that extra material adds up. The I-Pace weighs almost 300 pounds more than the Model Y. Not that you'd notice it behind the wheel. The I-Pace is just a little smaller than the Model Y. And while that leaves a little less room for passengers and cargo, it has a real slimming effect, helping the I-Pace to hide its extra weight. Its smaller footprint makes it feel more nimble. It's eager to turn in and eggs the driver on. Don't slow so much for this corner. You can hit that apex. Give me more power. The I-Pace wants to be driven. It is a little slower off the line than the performance Tesla, but as the Brits would say, 0 to 60 in 4.5 seconds is still bloody quick. Now you're probably thinking that, well, of course the Jaguar is more luxurious and drives better. It's a significantly more expensive car than Model Y. And well, you're right. But the thing is that Jaguar has a demand problem that Tesla doesn't. These things have been loaded up with incentives and they're still viable for the $7,500 federal tax credit. That means that these things suffer from some extreme initial depreciation. This fully loaded 2019 Jaguar I-Pace HSE stickered at over $80,000. But now just one owner and only 4,400 miles later, you can get it for just 59 grand. That's cheaper than any Tesla Model Y Performance, full stop. That's not to say the British contender isn't without its flaws. It's inefficient and lacking in endurance, making just 234 miles of range out of a 90 kilowatt-hour battery pack. This issue is compounded by a slow DC fast charge rate. A maximum 85 kilowatt charge speed means it'll take about an hour to recharge the car from 0 to 80%. That's a long time to wait for not very much range, especially when compared to the Y. The Model Y packs a 75 kilowatt-hour battery pack, and the high consumption performance model with large range-hurting wheels still manages 280 miles on a single charge. Plus, you get access to Tesla's unbeatable supercharger network. There are fast chargers all over the world, and a 250 kilowatt charge speed has you charged up from 0 to 80% in just 30 minutes. And you get to play games or watch movies or sing karaoke in the car while you wait. Maybe the I-Pace is a better car that's built better and drives better, but the Model Y, it's a better electric car with more range, more convenience, and more fun features. Ultimately, it doesn't matter how close the Germans can line up their panels. There is something about Tesla that has people dropping traditional luxury brands to switch to them. The #1 trade-in for Model 3 was the BMW 3 Series. The fact is, Teslas have style that'll draw eyes, acceleration that'll bend your mind, and it has digital whoopee cushions that will make you laugh when you put them underneath your friends. There's something special about Teslas, and the Model Y is no exception.